Ferrari is preparing for one of the most important seasons in recent memory, and the changes they're bringing to the SF-25 for 2025 are some of the most ambitious and exciting updates the team has ever made. After years of struggling to match the consistency and innovation of Red Bull and the sudden rise of McLaren, Ferrari is now fully focused on turning the page. And with the arrival of Lewis Hamilton, the most successful Formula One driver in history, the team has all the ingredients it needs to aim for championships again. The SF-25 is more than just a Formula One car. It's a complete transformation of Ferrari's approach to racing. It's the result of lessons learned from the SF-24, which was a solid car in 2024, but didn't have quite enough performance to take Ferrari all the way to the top. Now Ferrari engineers are applying everything they discovered in 2024 to build something much stronger, smarter, and more reliable. This new car, combined with the driving skills and experience of Lewis Hamilton, has the potential to push Ferrari back to the front of the grid. One of the most important changes Ferrari is introducing in the SF-25 is the suspension system. At the front of the car, they are switching from a push-rod setup to a pull-rod configuration. While this might sound like a small technical change, it actually has a big effect on how the car handles on track. The pull-rod suspension allows the car to sit lower, improving the center of gravity. This makes the car feel more planted in corners, especially at high speeds. It also improves responsiveness, allowing drivers to make quick movements and corrections without upsetting the car's balance. Lewis Hamilton is known for his precise, aggressive driving style. He is one of the best in the world when it comes to braking late, carrying speed through corners, and managing tires over long stints. The new pull-rod front suspension will give Hamilton the confidence to push harder in corners, a skill that has helped him win many races over his long and successful career. With better stability and improved grip in high-speed turns, the SF-25 will finally give Hamilton the kind of platform he needs to challenge for victories again. Ferrari isn't stopping at the front of the car. The rear suspension is also being upgraded, although it will keep the pull-rod system already used in the SF-24. However, there's a major improvement here too. Ferrari has designed a shorter gearbox that allows for a more compact rear end. This means better weight distribution and lower aerodynamic drag. A more compact design makes the rear of the car more stable and predictable, which is something that every driver appreciates during both qualifying and race conditions. These suspension updates are not just about handling, though. They are also part of a larger strategy to improve the car's overall performance over a race distance. It's not enough to be fast for one lap in qualifying. To win races and fight for championships, a team needs a car that can maintain high performance from the first lap to the last. With improved suspension, better balance, and more predictable behavior, the SF-25 is designed to do just that. Stay competitive and consistent throughout the entire race. In addition to the suspension upgrades, Ferrari has spent a lot of time reworking the aerodynamics of the SF-25. One of the biggest visual changes is the repositioning of the side pod, air inlets. These will now be placed further back on the car. This change might not seem like much, but it can have a big impact on airflow. By moving the inlets back, Ferrari reduces the turbulence created by the front tires. This helps clean up the air as it flows over the car, improving downforce and reducing drag at the same time. The side pods themselves are also getting a new look. They will be smaller and more compact than those on the SF-24. This doesn't just make the car look sharper, it also helps the airflow stay attached to the body of the car, which improves aerodynamic efficiency. Better aerodynamics mean more downforce, more grip in corners, and less drag on the straights, all of which are important for both qualifying pace and race pace. These changes show how seriously Ferrari is taking every detail of the SF-25's design. Another important area of focus is the floor of the car. Since Formula One introduced ground effect rules, the floor has become one of the most powerful tools for generating downforce. Ferrari tested a new floor design during the 2024 season, especially in Qatar, but chose not to use it in races because it wasn't quite ready. However, the data gathered during those tests has now helped shape the design of the SF-25's floor. The new version promises to generate much more downforce without causing problems like porpoising, which disrupted performance in the past. This attention to detail is key. In 2024, Ferrari brought a major upgrade to the Spanish Grand Prix, but it caused problems by reintroducing porpoising and damaging tire wear. That mistake taught the team that new parts must be carefully tested and fully integrated before being used in a race. With the SF-25, Ferrari has taken a more cautious and complete approach, making sure that every change works well with the rest of the car. The result should be a car that's faster and more stable than anything Ferrari has built in recent years. For Lewis Hamilton, this is a fresh start. After a disappointing 2024 season with Mercedes, where he often found himself struggling just to stay in the top 5, Hamilton is more motivated than ever. Even though he managed to score some podiums and even a few wins in a car that wasn't always competitive, it was clear that Mercedes had fallen behind in development. They couldn't give Hamilton the tools he needed to fight for his 8th World Championship. His move to Ferrari is a bold one, but it also shows how much he believes in the team's vision. Ferrari is giving Hamilton a car that has been designed with his driving style in mind. Everything from the suspension setup to the aerodynamic balance of the car matches what Hamilton needs to be successful. His experience, skill, and feedback will also play a big role in helping Ferrari develop the car even further throughout the season. Hamilton's smooth and smart driving technique is a perfect match for the SF-25. He knows how to get the best out of a car without pushing it too hard too early. His ability to manage tires, adapt to changing conditions, and stay calm under pressure makes him one of the most complete drivers on the grid. In a car like the SF-25, which is designed to be both fast and consistent, Hamilton can finally show what he's capable of again. His partnership with Charles Leclerc also gives Ferrari one of the strongest driver lineups in the sport. Leclerc had a great 2024 season and showed how much he has grown as a driver. His speed, consistency, and understanding of the car helped Ferrari secure second place in the Constructors' Championship, just behind McLaren. With Hamilton now joining him, the team has the perfect mix of experience and youth. They can push each other to higher levels and work together to bring Ferrari back to the front. The competition in 2025 will be fierce. McLaren has made big improvements, and Red Bull is still very strong. But Ferrari now has something it hasn't had in a long time: a complete package, a strong car, 2 top drivers, and a technical team that is learning from its past mistakes and building a better future. The SF-25 is not just a car, it's a symbol of Ferrari's commitment to winning again. Everything about this project shows that Ferrari is serious about getting back to the top. The engineers have worked hard to understand what went wrong in the past and how to fix it. The leadership at the team has made bold choices, including bringing in Hamilton, and the drivers are ready to give everything they've got to help Ferrari achieve its goals. There is still a long way to go before the first race of the season, but the excitement is already building. The SF-25 has the potential to be a game changer. If it delivers on its promise, Ferrari could finally return to winning ways, and Lewis Hamilton could finally earn that historic 8th world title. The partnership between Ferrari and Hamilton might just be the story that defines the 2025 Formula One season. As testing begins and the new car hits the track for the first time, all eyes will be on the red team. Fans will be watching to see how the SF-25 performs, how quickly Hamilton adapts, and how the team works together to overcome the challenges ahead. There will be ups and downs, as there always are in Formula One, but the foundation has been set. Ferrari is ready to fight. If the SF-25 performs as expected, it could mark the beginning of a new era for Ferrari, one where they're not just aiming for podiums but for wins, not just for wins but for titles, and not just for titles but for dominance. For Hamilton, this is a chance to prove that he still has what it takes to be the best, and for Ferrari it's a chance to show that the prancing horse still has the strength to lead the pack. The road ahead won't be easy. The other teams will fight hard. The calendar will be long and every race will bring new tests. But with the SF-25, Ferrari is giving itself the best possible chance. The car is strong, the team is focused, and the drivers are hungry. Everything is in place for something special. What happens next is up to the track. But one thing is clear: this is not just another season, This is the year Ferrari is aiming to rise again. And with Lewis Hamilton behind the wheel, anything is possible. Anything is possible.